Well, the Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe, they are saying this is not a joke and Kenyans need to take this seriously and all the precautionary measures that have been stipulated by the government, by health experts, very, very seriously. So let's quickly take a look at the numbers. Yes, we are having an increase in the number of cases reported across the world, even in the African continent. Kenya reported its 4th case today. No deaths, any deaths currently, but quickly, there are 189,195 cases globally, and of course the number continues to go up. 7,511 deaths so far. That's where we really need to be keen on for everyone else who thinks, well, this is a death sentence. Once you catch the virus, that's it for you. So there's 163 out of the, of course, 195 countries that are currently affected. But look at the number of recoveries. More than 80,000 people across the globe have recovered from the coronavirus. Everyone who's caught it, from China to Iran, to Singapore, Italy, you name it. And then, of course, the fatality rate here is 2%, meaning that this is not a death sentence. Let's take a look at some of the interesting cases that we've been able to see. Of course, it has been mentioned that, senior citizens are more susceptible to contacting the COVID-19. But in China, Wuhan, we had a 103-year-old woman, the oldest woman to contact the disease and, of course, the virus, and, of course, to recover later. The 103-year-old woman in Wuhan, she was treated in hospital for about 6 days, recovered and was sent back home. Then there was a 100-year-old man who has, among others, Alzheimer's disease, hypertension, heart failure. Of course, it's been said that those with other diseases are equally more susceptible to contacting the virus. So it was interesting to have a man as old as he is, with the kind of conditions he has, and recovered in hospital as well. There was also another 98-year-old woman who was discharged in Wuhan after being treated in a makeshift, isolation facility in Wuhan. And of course, the latest case of the youngest victim of the COVID-19, a newborn baby whom doctors say is out of danger currently and recovering in London, being the youngest survivor of COVID-19. So I'll be speaking to a medical doctor and certified public health specialist in a short while on some of the dynamics that surround, these cases. We are seeing very old people recovering. We are seeing newborn babies, getting the virus. There are people who've been asking, can newborn babies really catch the virus? So it will be interesting for us to debunk some of these myths and fake news around this particular virus, for even as we continue monitoring the situation, not just here in Kenya, but across the globe.